Hello, hello. Welcome to another tournament in the Any Percent for Super Mario Bros. 1. It looks like the race has already gotten started off.
Hello. Sorry about that delay, but I'm here now.
I am joined by Jeremy, MKW, another racer in this tournament. Jeremy had a race a few days ago. It looks like both of our runners are going for small strats.
Yeah, I talked to iBall before the race, and ooh, he takes a death in 1-2.
Already, that is... wow.
That is a big time loss for him.
It shows how in this race, anything can turn at just like
Again!
point, especially with small strats. Those quick jumps are very irritating to do, so iBall is going to be behind. But like we said, anything can happen. Niftski could take a death in 4-1, which 4-1, it's a pretty hard level.
But yeah, given the length of any percent, it's pretty short, so any time loss could make or break a run.
Wow.
Whoa, Niftski pulls off 4-1.
I was not expecting this kind of thing to happen already. Looks like iBall's stream is a bit frozen up. And Niftski still, as far as I can see, taking the lead. Going for the wrong warp.
Yeah, so Mario will normally start off 4-2, or any level, 112 pixels away from the screen. So if you can get 20 pixels, which you can do by doing backwards bumps, to get a max of 10 pixels per bump, you can enter the pipe and trigger the vine zone, if you will, and that can save about 5 seconds, I think, depending on how fast you do it.
And considering when I started out running, I also, instead of doing wrong warp, I went up the vine. It really depends on how quick your vine can be, but doing the wrong warp is a big time save. Now we're heading into 8-1 for Niftski, which is one of the, I believe it's actually the longest level in the game, and when you get to World 8, a perfect 200 by Niftski. In World 8, there are no save points, so if you die, you have to start at the end of the level, which is a beginning of the level, excuse me, a big disadvantage. Niftski is still pulling strong. iBall's still having issues with their stream. Hopefully that gets figured out.
Yeah, I believe Niftski is actually on mid to low 459 pace right now. So he's going strong.
That would, yeah. I believe if he were to pull off a 459, that would be either the fastest or the second fastest time in this tournament so far. 8-3, you have to deal with the Hammer Brothers, which run on different patterns considering what frame rule you are on. So if you know the frame rule you are on, you are set to go. You know what to expect. If you don't, you have to play it by ear. Seems like the
I think he knows what frame rule is on.
Yeah, there we go. No issues whatsoever. And that shows the advantages of knowing your frame rule.
8-3 starting off when you don't know your frame rule is very much, it feels like RNG.
Yes.
And a lot of runs die there. So to do that in a race,
makes the jump nice.
Small is
especially small in a race. That's very big. Gets the pipe jump as well. Niftski just going strong. Incredible so far. Not the fastest
turnaround. Had to turn around to get those extra pixels. It'll be close, but I think he can still pull off a high 459.
Meanwhile, looks like iBall took a reset earlier. And that is a backwards Bowser. Challenges, gets a 459.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
First
GG's
sub
to
5 of the
Niftski.
tournament. Holy
That is
crap.
amazing. Wow. Way to go. That would be a win for Niftski in the first match. It is best of 3, I believe. So while we're waiting for the next match between the two of them to get together, how's everybody doing? Anybody have any crazy predictions for the very last ending of this match, pulling it together?
I think this match could go either way.
And really in speedrunning, that's always the case, which I think makes it fun. Is the unpredictability aspect of it. It could go either way. You could take a death. At some point, your console could just die on you.
Cough, cough, Mars, 02.
iBall will get a mid 459, and Niftski will die and get a 505. Some nice predictions I'm seeing in the chat. Thank you, Chicken, for... Yeah. 454. Incredible. That would be amazing. Except for the fact it has yet to be done.
So it looks like the runners are starting off now. iBall's screen is still kind of wonky, but
Niftski
Niftski is
going
off.
for small strats again.
Getting a 379 underground, not optimal, but oh! Is he going for...
It may still be enough to make the frame roll.
That was a good fast excel.
It was. Do you think he could get a lower time than the 459? I'm kind of excited. We've had some crazy things happen in this tournament already. iBall taking a death in 1-1. Niftski nailing the flip jumps. iBall getting a 380. 380 is challenging to do on your introduction to SMB1 running.
Looks like the speed gaming mods are looking at doing a reset, a redo of the first match, I would guess.
Because of iBall's stream, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, I gave them the green light, I don't know.
I mean, iBall...
The runners are fine with that.
iBall nailing the flip jumps. So...
Niftski going to 4-2.
And iBall on his trail. Like we said, anything could happen. Anything.
I believe iBall is also going to go for 4-1 flagpole glitch.
Really? That would be exciting to see.
So, ooh, he fails wrong warp.
Oh, wow.
That's a big time loss.
That
Because
is...
now he has to game over to go back to 4-1. Unfortunately, iBall fails flagpole glitch.
However, iBall is now put in the lead because of the failed wrong warp. That is incredible. Wrong warp is, it can go either way. It's either a great time save or it can be your worst enemy. And we just saw that happen to Niftski.
iBall takes a death. Oh man.
Man, that piranha, he can be a stinker sometimes.
Let's see if he gets it this time. Goes for a 75, gets the jump, stops with a few pixels remaining.
Wow,
Great wrong word from iBall.
very well done. Niftski on his tail. iBall with only 1 life left. If he
iBall
takes-
might take an intentional death here. Doesn't look like he is. Fails a pipe jump, no big deal. And his stream crashed again.
Meanwhile, looking over at Niftski, is he gonna get the wrong warp? Nails it.
75 from Niftski. Another great wrong work.
Unfortunately, we do not know where iBall is happened. So iBall could be anywhere at this point, but Niftski has made it to 8-1. It's the 200.
Niftski did slow down a bit, so I believe he got the bad judges frame roll, but only a frame roll time loss.
I personally don't know much about judges. Do you want to take some time to explain them, Jeremy?
Yeah, so if you hit the star block and you play the level perfectly, no tapping left at all. It looks like iBall's in an A3. You can hit the flag, and the flag will be lowered 1 pixel, and that 1 pixel will save you an extra frame roll because of how tight the frame roll in A1 is. And you can make it so that you get it 100% of the time if you hit the first pixel of the star block. I don't know like the technical things about it super well. I think they like share a Y value or something, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So iBall making it into 8-4. Hasn't died yet, as far as I know. He's still got the 1 life. And Niftski still trailing behind. Niftski takes down the last bro, and wow,
Pretty good 8-4 from iBall so far.
I can't believe it.
We'll see if he challenges 8-4.
This has been an incredible race so far.
Bit of a rough pipe for iBall, but he lives. And
Oh, iBall!
He tried to-
Death.
he tried to jump late to get around the Lotoboo, and ended up falling in the pit.
Lotoboo just comes out of nowhere sometimes.
Looks like that's a forfeit from iBall. Because
Niftski
he's in
misses
the 1 now.
the A star. Is that available to runners that are on BMU?
It should be.
Ooh,
Niftski dies to hammers.
Challenging Bowser. But unless Niftski died for many, many times, it looks like he may be taking the win on this one.
If I were Niftski here, I would safe the rest of 8-4. But
I would do that
Up
as
to
well.
him.
Close call with the cheap there. iBall gets the flick jumps. Takes another death in 1-2.
potential to get a 314 8-4. And he waits on Bowser.
Well done. That win goes to Niftski. GG's to him. iBall in 1-2. Is he gonna finish the race?
I'm not sure if they're gonna redo that first match.
I believe that what we've done right here is the redo. I, however, don't know. I think they're going to have one more race.
So I think there's another race like pretty soon that has to be done on speed gaming, so we might have to limit interviews a bit, but...
Okay, so this was game 1. Niftski coming in with the victory, and we could potentially have 2 more matches.
And apparently iBall's internet is better now, so...
Exciting.
Hopefully it stays.
Alright, fork knife. Niftski just won the first match. Yeah, it has been a little bit of a brain scrambler with this one, but hopefully everything's going to be okay in the long run. We just finished the first match. We had to redo it because of problems with internet.
Both runners are ready, and countdown is starting. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty.
Bit of a delay here.
Any predictions with this last one from anybody in the chat or from my lovely commentator, Jeremy?
I don't know. They're both going for pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, as we saw last race, either person could take the win. This has been incredible to watch so far. The match is just getting started.
Both runners going small Mario.
And they are pretty close to synced up.
Going small Mario can pay off because they save time over doing fire. However, it can potentially lead to a lot of issues if you don't know patterns in 8-3 or you want to go for a fast 8-1.
Indeed. Fireball can really help in the end game, especially with dealing with piranhas and the Hammer Brothers. Just knock them out, snipe them out of there with the fireballs.
Both runners get the flick jump.
Wow, this is neck and neck. Incredible to see. Pipe jumps are done.
So, iBall is actually playing on Nestopia, which is an emulator for Mac. And Nestopia on Mac, for some reason, runs at 60 frames per second instead of 60.09. So, iBall in the course of a sub-5 run will lose about a second, give or take. Which is actually why his PB, which converted to Nest timing would be a 457.527 or something, and he gets the FPG.
iBall gets the flagpole glitch, and Niftski doesn't.
So yeah, iBall's PB, which would be a 457.5, is actually a 458.0 because of his emulator. So iBall,
yeah, emulators can be like that.
iBall can technically 457 here, and he misses a bump. So, oh, and he takes the vine. Sub 5 is dead for iBall. And,
iBall takes the death.
That puts Niftski in a pretty big lead. Niftski on pace to get a high sub 5, I think.
Niftski in the lead. iBall going for pipe vine again.
I believe sub 5 is dead for both runners. Unless Niftski does some really fast things between here and 8-4. Even then.
Yeah.
I think he'll get 194, 195. Yeah.
195. iBall right behind him. Going into 8-2. Takes the fast stairs. Very well executed.
We'll see if he does fast things or if he goes for BBBB. He gets bland jump, but doesn't keep his speed over the pipe. Only about a 0.35 second loss. So, no big deal. iBall gets good judges. Assuming he got a perfect 200.
8-3.
Ooh, Niftski was going for 8-3 FPG.
Wow. Niftski executes everything perfectly.
iBall takes a death in 8-2. Not sure what just happened for Niftski. I guess he did a buffer jump at the beginning of the level, but didn't go for FPG. Or maybe he knew his right release was bad, so he just didn't try it.
iBall goes for the safety shroom. I think a good move on their part. Takes.
Fortunately, loses it.
Good thing for that shroom.
He was gonna go for BBG there, I think, but he accidentally jumped on the bullet.
Niftski misses the wall jump.
Narrowly escapes death.
iBall heading into 8-3. Niftski misses a perfect turnaround.
Niftski, I think, can 508 or 507 maybe, if he challenges Bowser. Probably going to be closer to about a 510 if he safes it out.
Gets the low-to-do. And that's
508 for Niftski. He comes out with the win.
GG's to Niftski and to both runners. Very well done races to the both of them. And iBall is finishing up 8-1.
And it looks like Niftski is going to go on to play the winner of JT Knot versus Lugia, not sure how you say that. And the Rudy.
Wow. With what I've seen today, knowing that we have a lot of very good runners in this tournament, and Niftski played some very good runs. Niftski could make it pretty far, I think. But like we've said, anything can happen.
Okay, so we have to wrap this up within a couple minutes, so we have to keep commentary or interviews a little short, but it should be fine.
It should be, definitely.
Hello, Niftski.
Alrighty, welcome in, Niftski. Very well done. Great race.
Yep. Sucks that he had to lag out, but it was still a pretty good race. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with that very first one that he lagged out on, the 459. It might have been 458, I don't know. It was probably just a super low 459, but yeah, GG's to iBall, and good luck to him on his second race or whatever bracket he goes into.
Yeah, the second chance bracket.
Yep.
It was incredible, Niftski. You got the 4-1 FPG earlier.
Yep.
So just GG's to you. You did very well.
Yeah, GG's.
Me and iBall planned to go for 4-1 because we were just like, we wanted to add a little bit of entertainment for it, and I actually got D50 on that, so I was kind of lucky to get it. I'm lucky I didn't like run over the pixel and get like anything else, a bad setup, but yeah. Decent run.
Yeah, nice, really good first run.
Yeah, you did insanely well. Very fun race to watch, and fun one to commentate.
Yep.
And
Alrighty.
by the looks of it, we have to cut it off about now.
Yeah, wrapping it up.
So, any final words, Niftski?
Yeah, I just wanted to say chicken nuggets. Shout out to Your Free Chicken.
Yeah, shout outs to chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets are a good meal.
And real quick, I want to give a shout out to Zuckerberg, my cousin. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alrighty, great race, Niftski.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
It was
GG's once again.